Hey YouTubers, it is your girl, Jenny, Jenne2510, and I have some exciting news. I'm starting a new series. It is do-it-yourself prom makeup. Prom is right around the corner. So crazy. You're transitioning from high school to maybe college or a new job or just a different portion of your life. You're no longer a kid, and it's the last night to kind of celebrate your childhood and your coming into adulthood. So on this night, you have to look fabulous, and not everyone can afford to go to MAC and have a professional put makeup on your face for whatever. It gets expensive. So I decided to do a do-it-yourself kind of tutorial on how to get different looks that you might want to do for prom. So the first look that I'm doing is the look that I have on my face right now. It is a subtle smoky eye. It's super easy to do. You need just a little bit of makeup, and I'm going to show you everything, obviously, later that you'll need. But a subtle smoky eye is like perfect for every dress color, for every skin color. You can be old, you can be young. A subtle smoky eye looks good on pretty much everyone, and it brings out your features. It brings out your good features like your eyes and stuff, and it just makes you look flawless and phenomenal, which is what you want to do if you are going to the prom. Okay, so I say a subtle smoky eye because sometimes smoky eyes get a little too smoky and you look like a drag queen. You don't look like a drag queen. So if you like this look, and I'll give you an up close. If you like this look, just of course keep watching and I will show you how to do it. If you have any questions about the type of makeup I use, if you're not sure where to get it, if you have a question on my hair or anything like that, just leave a comment below and I'll be sure to either message you or make a video. And I hope you guys like this series. I'm going to have many more makeup looks, maybe a couple hair tips and looks for prom. I don't know yet. But I'm going to have definitely a lot more makeup tips as we go into prom season. So keep watching, rate, comment, subscribe, and I guess we'll get to it. Alright guys, so it's always important to start this look by priming your eyes. So you just kind of want to take your primer and you want to just rub it all on your lid. Make sure you put enough that it's going to cover your whole lid. Then you just kind of use your finger and just kind of blend it in. Now you don't want to blend it in that you can't see the primer because then the makeup really won't stick. So you just want to blend it that it's covering your whole eyelid evenly. And make sure you get your entire eyelid. So you want to go from corner to corner and from top to bottom and cover your eyelid. I'm going to use my Lorac palette. It's the nighttime palette. So the colors are a little bit darker in this palette. You can use any makeup palette you have. Just use a regular eyeshadow brush, and we're going to use a color that's kind of like a pearly white. You don't want to use a white that's too white, like Snow White. Pearly white works the best. Just dabble your makeup brush in there, blow off the excess, and then just kind of rub it on your eye. And you want to cover your entire eye. Make sure it's nice and even throughout your whole eye. And then of course, we got to do it to the same eye. We can't just have one eye. So we're going to make sure you cover the entire eye on your other eye. Make sure it's nice and even, and make sure you have pretty much the same amount on both eyes. Okay, so your eye should kind of look like this right now. Nice and covered lids. Then we're going to use the same palette, and I'm going to use kind of like a lighter gray color. And we're just going to use the same brush and grab a little bit, and we're going to use it in the crease of our eye. So I'm going to go right in the crease and a little bit below the crease just to kind of blend the pearly white with the gray. I take a little bit at a time so I don't overdo it. You always want to gradually build. It's better to have a little bit because you can always add more, but if you add a lot, then you're going to have to start all over. So just do it a little bit at a time and focus on your crease and a little bit below your crease just to blend the two colors. And of course we got to do the other eye. So again, go in the crease, go a little bit below the crease. I am excessively blinking. I don't know what's wrong with me. So your eyes should look just like this. What am I doing? Adding more makeup. Alright, there we go. So your eyes should look pretty much like that. So it's like a gray, white, pearly mix together. Now, we're going to use a black. Now that black has a little bit of sparkle in it because you want to sparkle on your special knife. Blow off the excess and aim for the corner of your eye. You're going to make a V, like a sideways V, on the corner of your eye with the sparkly black. You can use a regular black. You don't have to use sparkle, but, you know, what girl doesn't like sparkle? You can kind of see the smoky look coming together. So just keep making that V. Make it nice and dark in the corners. So your eye should look like this so far. And then we do it on the other eye, of course. Blow off the excess so it doesn't splash all over your face. You almost look like you have a black eye. And make a V again. Alright, so your eyes should look pretty much like this. Now we're going to grab my favorite brush. It is a blender brush. I got this from Target. It's e.l.f. brand. Really affordable. It's like $3. And I have no eyeshadow on here. I'm just using the brush to blend all three colors together. I'm mainly focusing on the black and the gray, just because those are the darker colors. And we kind of already blended the pearl with the gray earlier. So we're just blending out the black and the gray together. Blendy, blendy, blendy. Always want to blend. Okay, so our eyes should look like this. Now some eyeliner. This is by NYX. It's the super skinny marker. I love this thing because it makes it so easy to just make like whatever kind of eyeshadow you want, especially if you're doing like a winged eyeshadow. It's like nice and pointy so you can kind of just draw on your eye. So I always pull my eye a little bit. It's not the best thing to do, but it gives you the best control, especially if you're starting out. If you don't have to pull on your eye, then don't. If you do, do it very lightly. And just kind of focus on the outside first. We're trying to do a little wing action here. And just, you know, go nice and slow. The marker gives you lots of control. So if you can get your hands on it, it's about $6. And then we'll do the same thing to the other eye. Notice nice and lightly pulling. I'm not pulling on it too hard. And I'm just going to do the top line of my eyes. I'm not going to line the bottom line because I really want it to be nice and subtle. I don't want to look like I'm going to a nightclub. I'm just doing it nice and subtle. Make sure you get the top. And you want to go from corner to corner, but you want the outer corners of your eye to be a little bit heavier than the inner corners. So that is the look. So your eyes should look like this right now. A little bit thicker on the outside and thinner on the inside. What are you looking at? Next step, girl. We don't have all day. 10 minutes. Alright, so I love this mascara. I bought the trial version just to try it. It's $10 at Sephora. You can get the big version for $22 though. It's by Benefit. It's the They're Real mascara. I use about 2 coats just to make my eyelashes super, super long. I'm not a fan of fake eyelashes. I don't like how they look. If you love fake eyelashes, you can get fake eyelashes pretty much anywhere, any drugstore. If you need help with how to put it on, I can show you. I just don't prefer it. So I'm not using fake eyelashes, which you're more than welcome to. I feel like 2 coats of this give me way more than enough eyelashes, so just kind of coat that on. I always put a little bit more on the outer edges just because the eyeliner is a little bit thicker out there, so focus out there a little bit more. Oh, my nose, so stuffy. So this is what your eyes should look like. This is the completed look. Pretty easy. Now you gotta do your eyebrows, because your eyebrows is definitely a part of your eyes. I feel like a lot of people forget. You do like beautiful eyes and you forget your eyebrows. And if you look at my eyebrows now, they're looking crazy. This is by NYX also. It's about $8 and it's kind of like a powdery, cakey feeling, but when you put it on your eyebrows, it just makes them so aligned and they stay like this through rain or shine or whatever, sweat, like they stay. So I start with the gel, then I use the lighter color first, then I just kind of fill in my eyebrows. So I just want to fill them in. Then I use the darker color, and that just gives it kind of like a little bit of depth and gives it more of a natural color to my hair. And this NYX eyebrow kit comes in different hair color. So if you have blonde hair, obviously you want to get the one for blonde hair. If you have red hair, get the one for red hair. And brunette hair, you get the one for brunette hair. So get the right color for your eyebrows. And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other eyebrow. And you can already see they look a lot cleaner. I haven't done my eyebrows in like 4 days, which is horrible for me. I always do my eyebrows. So this definitely makes your eyebrows look like they are done. I like it better than drawing it on because this just looks more natural to me. So make sure they're nice and even. Kind of focus on our face. So I'm using the Sephora powder foundation. I'm just, covering all my blemishes. I already put on my foundation below this, and this is just kind of like a finisher. Give us a nice finish, smooth look. So get all over your face. Make sure you put a nice even layer around your whole face. You don't want to cake it on, so make sure you're in natural light when you're doing your makeup. I'm going to use my blush brush. It's my favorite blush brush. I got it at Sephora years ago. And this is a Victoria's Secret blush. I think the name is, I don't remember. But I like it. It's like a light pinky color. And it kind of balances out your smoky eye. It gives you like a sweet cheek to a smoky eye. Fish face. I look absolutely ridiculous, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then just blend it in so it doesn't look like you just slapped on some pink on your face, so nice and blended. Then on my lid, I'm going to use my favorite chapstick ever. It's, if I would hold it the right way, it's the Out of Africa organic shea butter. And make sure it looks so soft. It's about $5 at any vitamin store, but it's super worth it. Then I'm going to use my Revlon. It is Rosy Nude, I believe. It's just a really great like nude pinky color, and since we did like a pinky look on our cheeks, a pinky nude is also appropriate on our lips. And it's a great balance to the smoky eye.